I took my starter on vacation to Yellowstone to see if I could make sourdough with zero tools, just vibes alone. So I mixed up a little starter before we left. There were no issues getting it through security, and she made the trip just fine. I put her in the fridge until I had time to feed her again. This house was pretty stocked, but my only form of measurements were this cup and my eyes. I bought some bread flour. I knew I had about 30 grams of starter, so I eyeballed the water and flour and used a plastic spoon to mix it. I've mixed starter a million times, so I was just looking for the same consistency and thickness that I'm used to. I found saran wrap and covered the bowl. In the morning, she was ready, but we were headed out for a hike, so I put her in the fridge. When we got home, I discarded some of the starter and added the rest of the ingredients to the same bowl. There was no Danish whisk, no Bosch mixer, just me and this plastic spoon. Once I got it as good as I could, I went in and finished mixing it by hand. No bowl cover, so I used a wet paper towel. I did 4 coil folds 30 minutes apart. We didn't have air conditioning, so the house was about 81 degrees. The dough was ready in 4 hours, but I was ready for bed. So, into the fridge. In the morning, I shaped it and used a paper towel for a liner, then put it back in the fridge while we were out. Baking was the part I was the most worried about. No Dutch oven, no parchment paper, no foil. So I oiled a cake pan and used a glass dish with boiling water for steam, then cut an X with scissors for an expansion score. I baked it at 425 degrees for 30 minutes, then I removed the glass dish and baked it about 15 more minutes. Here are my thoughts. Given the circumstances, I think it's great. Would I sell it? Hell no. Did we eat it? Hell yes. I can be guilty of saying, do this, don't do that, but the reality is you can make good bread with zero tools. You can feed your family something homemade and probably better than from the store. Sourdough is actually really forgiving.